Hey guys, Dr. Jesse Riley here. You guys know who this is, Coach Andrew Simmons. Today what we're going to be doing is we're breaking down the deadlift. Before we do that, we have to know the hip hinge. So that's what we're going to break down first, okay? Let's get to it. All right, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to kind of reverse engineer everything. So I want you guys to check and see what a hip hinge looks like first, and then we will break down the integral pieces that make up that towards the deadlift. So Andrew's going to be my nice model here. He's just going to take that PVC pipe and he's going to go down his leg, shifting his hips backwards as he does that. And the big thing I want you to notice here, everybody is very common to do this. They want to have their head up. He did a great job of kind of following down. So let's break this down into pieces, okay? There's a few prereqs that I want to go through, and then we'll get started on using a broomstick or a PVC pipe to kind of practice the hip hinge. So the first one is going to be just a toe touch. So Andrew, he's going to have his feet together for me.
All the way?
All the way. And then you're going to go down. I want you to try to keep the knees locked out as you go down. Okay? Now, in an ideal world, we would like him to be able to touch his toes. Not necessarily important for what we're trying to go through. And one of the reasons why, Andrew, is the way that we've programmed it, is when we first start into deadlift, we do what's called eccentric loading deadlift. So we're starting from the top and working our way down. If we were pulling from the ground, I would ideally like some of this to be a little bit more cleaned up, but we don't do that at the very start, so you can work through your soft tissue and get a little bit better at that so that we can improve for that. Good, go ahead and go onto your back for me.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is I want you to go feet completely flat on the ground. Yep. You can go hands down to your side. And one of the big things I'm looking for here is I'm going to ask him to try to raise his left leg, keeping it as straight as he can and as high as he can, and keeping that right leg locked onto the ground. Okay? And one of the big things we're looking for here, and he's actually done a pretty good job, he's real close to getting that leg right past his knee on the other side. Okay? What we're looking for here is how does he compensate along the way too. And I'm sure you feel tension in the back of your hamstrings, right? Completely normal. I'm okay with that. Go ahead and lower that leg down, and let's just, for common purposes, let's check this other side. So he has a little bit less on this side. Again, not a big deal because we have programmed your strength and conditioning program to meet that along the way.